Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Brigador episode 13. Today we're going to start off with Idiot Tempers. Old Cassius District is also host to a small spaceport that the SNC has requisitioned for the timely departures of another 4 Brigadors. In order to safeguard the launch of our own interorbital craft, you will need to remove the considerable Corvid opposition from the district. Corvids have a history of firing rockets at spacecraft while taking off or landing. We are going to play with the rounder here. No, let's give the buckler here a try. Like hovercraft, and this is a fun one. So yeah, this guy is a hovercraft, moves around fairly quickly. I have camo, machine gun. And I can get hit. Oh god. Yep. I didn't notice that was a gas station at first, so that hurt. There we go. We can use the gas station to take out that guy. That'll help quite a bit. Did some damage to that wall there, so some of these guys are coming around. So we need to basically take out a large garrison here. Wasting my short range thing. Corvid vehicles are so funny. Yeah, they just pile basically cars on top of each other to make their most fearsome fighting vehicles. And they are pretty scary. I mean, the treehouse is one of them. The treehouse is just absolutely ridiculous beast. They also have the killdozers, which are awesome and funny. Okay, there we go. We killed the guy in front of the killdozer first, and he was just pushing him slowly along at me. Just the other games like this where I can switch the camera. I play a lot of and that definitely like I'm sitting here trying to like, oh, why can't I switch the camera to get a better view? But it's fine. This game works out pretty well and is, deals without, it works well without you being able to change the camera. Because it doesn't have anything too high that blocks your vision, really. And like, it does block your vision, you can generally see through. And it shows you like the silhouette, so you can like come down here and you'll see a silhouette of your car. So it's all good. Ooh, that is scary. It's a cloak. Let's start. Off at these guys one at a time around the corner, popping in whenever I have ammo or I reload to see if cooldowns on your shoot guns. Okay, this is scary. Oh, get ourselves a little bit of time. Some of them. Ow, these guys really do hurt. Cloaking. Got them both, but that took some actual health damage. But I get my shields back up there, so we're good. There's some enemies still in there. No, I don't need to blow up that orbital gun, so we're just gonna in here. So I have a target showing up on my map. Fuse as to what it is. There's a bunch of enemies still in here, so that's probably what happened. Probably some of them heard me fighting and came out to find me, and I had already gone around this area then. something over here. It's calling me. Pay attention to it. There we go. Taking care of another treehouse as a captain, so. Yep, here's some more guys that went chasing after me and couldn't find me. There we go. Shoot through some houses here. Anybody else in here? Oh, statue of Great Leader. That needs to go. Yeah, it looks like we cleared out this residential block, so we're gonna head back on to the next part of the city. Blow that up. I blew up the orbital gun to try to take out some of them. I didn't really get it in time to be super useful. That thing hurts. That, my opinion on that. Ow. Okay, I've killed enough to complete the mission. We still need to get to the end though. We're just gonna clear out what other stuff we see here anyway. I don't know about you, but I don't want any rockets flying at me in a spaceship. So we're gonna kill all the enemies. Okay. Care of. There's a statue of Great Leader to kill before we go. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of enemies still, and they're all in the way. So I don't really have the luxury of just. Cloaking is really handy because you can just sit there and line up your shot, wait for your ammo to reload while they can't really do anything to you. Blow up a bunch of those things first. Okay, we're taking care of these guys fine. There's a lot of shields they're dropping, so. Oh, that's everybody, so we're good. Here we go. Another Brigador evacuated. That was a bit of a longer mission there. But yeah. Okay. The Void repeats. Extra hazard bonus will be awarded for those executing this as their farewell contract. Walled House Necropolis has been aggressively restructured as both an orbital gun battery and a local garrison for the Loyalists. Remove the 4 orbital guns and rendezvous with SMC ships standing by in orbit. Will be minutes away. I feel like that's a little bit of an awkward sentence, but oh well. So we're gonna look at this. We have some options here. I'm terrible at the Troubadour, so we're gonna play with the Bloodmare here. Giant stompy robot. So this is a longer mission, if I remember right. Yeah, there's a number of these zones we kind of go through, and we have to deal with a whole bunch of enemies. And there's strong enemies in some of these areas too, so we need to kind of pick off the enemies as we can. Like pull in groups, take them out. Not mean to blow that stuff up. The reason I'm doing this is I don't want these guys running up here. Is I don't want these guys coming around behind me while I'm dealing with the other place that I'm going after. This is an important ammo depot for me because I only use that weaponry. So, non-altered ground. So basically, there's a bunch of captains over in each of these areas, and these captains are really pretty dang strong. So what we're going to want to do is just blow this one up. Yeah. So what we want to do is I'm going to try to draw them out here and get them into this explosive thing and then blow that up. Here they come. So these captains, there's a whole bunch of them in this area, these level. They're quite strong, so we're going to do that and kill them. Is that way I can save my ammo. I only killed 2 of them, there's 2 more coming. I try to separate them. Oh, there's a whole bunch of these guys too. Oh, I forgot this weapon is way better than whoever I'd played this with the other time. So those guys went down way quicker than I was expecting. So, you know, sometimes you play with the mech that's easiest later, and it makes the mission way easier than it was before. So I have to take out these orbital guns. They're spread out throughout here, throughout this area. Each has basically some pretty massive protection from, you know, basically an army of dudes and a few captains. But these guys have a whole bunch of shields, so I could heal up full right afterwards. Ah. Yeah, unfortunately this guy's a bit slow, so we're going to be a slow, stompy robot wandering through the wilderness. Running through the city, looking for something to deal with. Blow this up to try to lure nearby enemies in. Because we can lure some enemies away, that way we won't have to deal with all of them at the same time. Oh, okay. So these are some suicide guys. They're not fun. So we're just gonna kill them before they can ram me. That's our usual explosive thing. This is all basically the power stations for the entire level. The issue is they're all like right here, and they're all gonna explode and draw in a whole bunch of other enemies. That's not the worst thing in the world, but they do have a bunch of health and stuff, and they have all this armor around them, so I'm gonna try to lure in the enemies first. Better right nearby, so I'm not dealing with getting flanked on both sides or something when I do blow these up. Turn the legs around. Stop. I'm surprised it didn't blow up and get me. This one's something. Damage to me. Okay, cool. So we took out those. It's all the substations gone. I'm trying to walk through all this rubble. It's not working. Pull that up to lure in some of these guys. Okay. Anyways, doesn't look like anybody else is coming from there. We have a place down here to deal with. Now that we destroyed the substations, all of the security gates that were slowing down progress are gone. So I can walk in here and start picking off enemies. And because I drew off some enemies, this isn't nearly as much. This can be tough, because if you're dealing with all of these dudes rushing you and the suicide guys coming at the same time. Because those suicide guys do a ton of damage. It doesn't take many of them to actually blow through your health until you really get in trouble. Okay, there we go. Take care of that. Stock up on ammo and refill our health. We're moving on to the next one. We've already taken out a bunch of people for it by luring enemies off from over there. So it shouldn't be too bad. because there are things like that. This gigantic tower beast that hurt. And we can blow it up, but it still got its alarm off. And there's that explosive depot there that I was really worried about. So now, unfortunately, everybody will have their shields up when I first find them, so everybody will be a lot tougher. And that's going to be rough. But, still not going bad here. Okay, that's the third one down, one more to go. And we also need to find where the comm tower is. Which is right there. Taken care of. Let's refill our ammo here. Hopefully that'll be right on the way back. We want to end the mission, so blow that up to these guys. Oh yeah, these guys hurt. I forgot about these guys. Ow. Got one there running low on ammo, so we're gonna go. There's a whole bunch of ammo up there, but I don't want it to be, you know, gathering ammo in a live fire situation. All the enemies are actually shooting at me. So this. Oh, this while we're here. There we go. I'm gonna turn our mech around though. Get from the side, do a little more damage. That way, I think that was most of them. Yeah. This mission was a lot easier with this guy mech than the one I had played it with before. But yeah, we'll just finish up. We'll blow this thing. Make sure not to blow ourselves up in the process, and we can get out of here. Evacuate another set of Brigadors. Okay, and that does it for the mission. And this episode, next time, we'll do I'm Always in Love, the final mission of the regular campaign, before we move on to some of the special missions. Thank you for watching.